Do you want to drive, or do you want me to drive?
No, you should drive.
Okay. Brings back so many memories.
Oh my god, this was my favorite intro.
It's still good.
Is it the old one?
I think this is all the original.
No, that's new.
What? What do you mean new?
No, that's
New
original.
from-
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's original. Now it's Cyan Worlds.
Oh.
So they were still Cyan.
We
back
have good old original.
I don't remember that
I do.
being part of the
All right.
Masterpiece Edition.
New game.
All right, let's.
No high resolution graphics this time.
Welcome to the future. This had to fit on one CD.
Realist Myst.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book.
Interesting that they put all of the credits at the beginning. Like they're part of the
In so high clothes,
what is it? The American
Film.
Film Association
Yeah.
or something that requires that you put credits at the
From
beginning of
Actors
the movie.
Guild.
Yeah.
Why did he want the book destroyed?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
I don't think we do. I think this game has no plot.
He couldn't destroy it, so he just ripped it apart and left it all over the island.
I was thinking about this game and I realized that it was like really, really literal about like books can transport you to another world. Visit your local library.
Check them out.
Check them out. It's kind of a hippie game. Yeah. It's a hippie concept for a hippie game.
Yeah, that's okay.
What is the portal thing? Is it some kind of gadget, device, artifact, techno? No, it's a book.
Yeah, so many pixels. Look at all those. Here we go.
The Lincoln sound, that's a classic. Myst is 25 years old as of a few days ago.
That's right. Doesn't look a day over 5.
1993, this was the pinnacle of graphics. It's... oh boy.
Yeah, you don't need that water to move to know it's real. Okay, let's...
Yeah, let's go. Let's get this over with. I remember this was a thing.
Water pool. No water pool. So it's set to 6...
Wrong!
But it's 67.
You're already set to 67. Do something else.
Does that mean there's an error?
It was water turbulent pool.
But okay, let's try.
Were there like 70
Extrusion
other
test.
programs that they just deleted? Why are there so many other empty numbers?
It'd be much more helpful to have this paper on the inside. So that just did nothing.
No,
apparently.
No, you go back to the hollow thing and turn it on,
But-
and you'll see the program.
That sounds like an error to me.
Beep, 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 beep. That's an error. That's you did it.
I want that light to turn
Good
green.
job.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good job, you won them. You get the hologram now.
All right.
That has nothing to do with Myst. I was expecting like the Myst
This
Island.
is like Inception.
This is just like showing off. We can make 3D models.
Cool.
Look how realistic it is. Is your 1993
goes.
brain blown?
So that's that.
Okay.
Topographical extrusion marker switch diagram. Maybe we'll get some more helpful information.
Diagrams are helpful.
That should turn green. I'm sorry.
Or just not beep at you angrily like a scared bird.
Like a pororo. Ooh, okay.
Okay, so none of this is useful. None of that was
It's
useful.
showing you that these are things. Why can't those be in 3D?
Okay,
All
so
right,
I
screw
guess
this
the code
place.
we need... I remember we need another code to see a video there, but it's probably in the library or something. It's been...
Well, should I put it back to what it was?
No, it doesn't matter. It's been...
Water turb. Oh, so it was just showing. Okay.
It's
I
been
got
at
it.
least 20 years since I played this game. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, by the way,
Wow, that
we
was
have
fast.
already failed to beat the game in a world record time because the world record speedrun is something like 41 to 48 seconds.
I'm not interested in that. That's
You-
not fun.
You don't want to... we could already be done with this. This could already be over with. We wouldn't have to play this old ass game anymore if you had just.
Well, apparently nothing works anyway.
You can
so.
beat this in less than a minute. No, nothing works on Myst.
Okay.
That's why he wanted to destroy the book. It's like
this
everything here is broken. Forget about it.
Ooh.
Oh, Catherine. Do you want to hear or should I?
No, go ahead.
Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atrus.
So do you think that this is like a way they use to like send messages to each other? They're like, hey, do you remember how many of those things I put on the island?
This is already contrived because you can do this from the beginning of the game. They're not hidden anywhere. So, and there's not that many, so you could just try from one until you got it. Like, this just feels like a way for Atrus to be a dick to Catherine.
Like, do you remember how much time I spent making this island?
You said you cared about my Myst project, and you supported me in it, but if you really supported me, then you'll remember how many marker switches
we'll find out if you know.
If you actually care.
Okay, that doesn't work.
That's a marker
Everything
switch.
is broken.
That's a marker switch. What is your genuine experience with this 25-year-old game?
I mean, it's so fast.
Is that it? That's the whole backstory you want to share?
What is my experience now?
No, well, like, what prior life experience do you have? Where have you done any? Okay, maybe we need to stop and talk about the eyeball for a second.
Like, so far, nothing is doing anything
Red,
other than
you're thinking about touching it. It knows your hand is getting close. It's got a proximity sensor on it.
So that turns green when it's successful, but the light inside the glowy pool room.
Are you asking for unified design principles from Myst Island?
Yes, please. Okay.
They make these out of books. You can't expect them to be...
I don't know what that does yet. So far, we've walked around the island.
Creating reality out of books is harder than, like, CSS and HTML. It's probably tough to get these to line up and stuff. I wouldn't be too hard. Are those pigeons?
Birds? No, butterflies.
They're big butterflies.
Okay, so?
Okay, so my experience is I was a little boy and I was too impatient to play this, and I mostly just played it with a guide.
No, I got deep into it. I got my sketch. It came with like a sketchbook, so I was like drawing everything that I encountered. I probably played this slower than anyone has ever played this game before.
Ooh, fancy man.
Okay, so I can't.
That's
that's changing the clock. But how do you make them horizontally opposed?
Do you want to do that? You don't know what time it's supposed to be.
Isn't that a programming question? There's another marker.
Yeah, no, I've already...
Oh, you got it already. You're on it.
I thought it was 8, and I think we've just come up with 8, so... And that's the 8th one, yeah. I've already counted that one. Tree.
Okay.
Here's the tree.
Oh.
Oh! I bet there's money in there.
Sweet cash.
Welcome to Myst.
See? Green, red,
Nothing
green,
works.
red, green. That pattern works.
Oh god, get used to that sound. Oh, you just have to keep doing...
Where's the oil can?
I think that's where you have to do a pilot light thing.
Okay, so far...
You left the gas going? Oh my god, you're gonna explode the cabin.
Hey, look at that sweet lens flare. Just appreciate it for a second. J.J. Abrams would be proud. Alright.
Lens flares in video games always bothered me because... in first-person games, because you're just supposed to be looking at it yourself. You're not supposed to be, like, carrying a camera around filming your experience. So where's the lens flare? Is that just in your eye? Time for your dentist appointment.
So far we've learned that there are a bunch of puzzles that we need to solve, and the one place I wanted to go, where I will probably get information about them, you wanted to skip.
Yeah. I want to do the hologram thing.
The hologram thing?
We need a win! We need a win right off the bat.
I don't know what the hologram thing is.
He left a letter to Catherine on the ground.
Enter the number of markers
It's all crumpled up.
into the
Wait,
imager.
was this crumpled up and unfolded later?
What's the imager?
The imager is the What is the imager? Come on, man. Hologram.
Did it?
Enter the number of X into the imager. Where have we seen images when we put a number in?
I guess this is an imager.
Okay, so I remember Myst better than you do.
Oh boy.
You have to make these leaps sooner or later. I'm just trying to speed up the process.
Was that a different tone?
I don't. It just squawks at you. I don't know, man.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
Do you remember the tower rotation, Catherine?
Do you?
Yeah, if you've forgotten the access keys. I feel like we missed an important thing at the end there.
Did we?
Oh, wait, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
I'm not going to watch that whole thing again, unless we get stuck.
Do you remember the rotation?
Do you remember the tower rotation, Catherine? Alright, I think that was just plot. I don't think we actually... He's placed the books in the places of protection.
Hey.
Atrus should not be in charge of naming things, is what I'm getting out of this.
I placed it in the
places of protection, and don't forget the relay switches, and remember the tower rotation.
You're Catherine, right? I can't see you. Okay.
It's our sons. It's one of our sons.
We're horrible parents.
So I saw
That's like a game show buzzer.
all of...
Incorrect. Whoa, that one works. I didn't even have to solve a puzzle to open that.